Lindy Immersion in the intermediate class. The first thing we started out teaching was covering some of the stuff that Marcus and Janie talked about last week, and the first thing was the connection exercise that they did. So we did, starting out, we did basically a Lindy circle, and then we stayed in that connection, and then did a triple step to get out of it. The next thing that we did was from cross-handed position, we did the 1, 2, the reverse swing out. Next thing that we did was
and we kept forgetting the finger, so we apologize if you did not receive an appropriate finger.
And the 6-count turn.
6-count turn, we started out by teaching exactly what was taught.
Triple step.
And then we embellished it to make it more of an 8-count style move where we went boom, boom, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And we did the styling for the guys as a step, 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 step. And for the girls, there is triple step and then kick ball change for the 7 and 8.
We did 2 variations for the guys. One of them, why am I confused? Because we're starting in cross hands. Okay, so this, we did hop, 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 hop. Well, actually, it's hop, 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 ready to go on 1. And then we also did small slide steps where
rock step, triple step,
slide, 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 slide to 1.
All right. And then we started on new content where we did an outside turn with a continuing down the line that looks like this. Starting closed or open.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, so this is what we did actually. Boom, continuing the momentum from here. Boom, boom, round around, triple step, rock, step, triple in front, center, out. This is more like a 16-count move because when you're finishing up the one, you're going immediately into the other. So it's maintaining and keeping that momentum.
Next thing we talked about was floor craft and getting out of the way of other people who are dancing. And we talked about how you could do a Lindy circle or just a simple throw out. And then...
Can we borrow you? Yeah. If you could just jump in the way, what we were actually practicing is having an additional person, such as our kind person here, who was just getting in the way as you're doing a swing out. It's like, whoops, somebody there, keep your follow. And then the person could potentially still be there, so you'll send them next to the person and have room again. Thank you very much. Guest appearance.
The next thing we did were lollies, and we talked about getting into lollies.
Lollies, you basically get into a side-by-side position. But rock, step, kick.
Step, kick, kick, step, kick, step. And we talked about the difference in the way that the guy could lead the lollies. He can either go around the follow, or he can
force the follow to go around him.
Or we can move together.
Or, as the final option, neither one of us has to go anywhere.
And we also talked about 3 different follow stylings, so that if the lead is keeping the follow still in one place, she can do a dig, 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 dig instead of the kicks. Or she can do the inside leg kicks, inside leg, or she can do outside leg.
To get out of this, we talked about the follow needs to be on regular footwork and needs to be stepping on the outside foot down. If you get out off of beat, you can either shake your booty, you can hop, or you can step out on beat, rock, step, go into the next move.
The next thing we did was a double turn for outside turn, based off of the outside turn that we did earlier.
We talked very strongly about how this is led from the right arm and not the left arm, such that when you're bringing the follow in and sending her out, you're giving her more momentum here, and this arm up here is just for show, and it's keeping her with a little bit better balance.
And the follow's footwork, in spite of the fact that she's doing a double turn, actually remains the same. She turns on the first one, the first turn, just as normal, and then triple steps through the second turn. The next thing we did was a Texas Tommy. We did a refresher in case some people hadn't learned it. Ending in crosshand.
Texas Tommy works where you break the follow's frame, turning her hand in towards her body, and place it in your other hand on her back. So for one more time, you're turning her hand in and connecting it to your other hand. Now while you're doing this, this is all being led from the right hand. It's an illusion that the connected hand is the one that's actually leading it, because it's being led right here as you're turning her through. You're turning her through. We then led a second turn where you're doing a Texas Tommy with a double. It's the same deal, where you're following with this hand. You're not leading with this hand, you're just giving more momentum on the back.
That's it.
The final thing that we covered, which was while some people were out of the classroom, was something that we intended to get to and will be special for this internet video. It's called a wrapping the basket. You have both hands. You bring the follow past you in almost an inside turn.
And the follow continues her momentum.
You catch her. You take a step
5,
back
6,
and
7,
release her.
8. So all together it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Again, my name is Mike. This is my wife Jessica, and we have really enjoyed teaching here in Little Rock.